What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope everyone's staying safe with everything that's going on in the world. But today we got some exciting news. We got a turbo for our project, and we have a lot of stuff from MISHIMOTO as well. So, whew,
6 feet! 6 feet!
6 feet apart. We gotta stay 6 feet apart. So we're maintaining that here at the shop.
No, we're not.
Not really. But again, we're both clean. We've both been good. We've both been healthy, and hopefully you guys have been healthy as well. But we do have a big old turbskis right over here. The big old fat turbo. That's gonna be for our build. We have so many more parts over here that we got going on for this build. So of course, thank you to MISHIMOTO for helping us out with this project. We got a radiator, our intercooler, and then the fan stuff. So today we're actually going to be mounting up the radiator, mounting up the intercooler, and that way we can figure out what we're going to do with all the turbo piping. That way we know how much clearance we have for our crossover, stuff like that. So first thing I got to do is just mount up the radiator support, get the 4 bolts mounted up on the top and 6 bolts on the bottom. And then these, I bought new ones for these to mount the radiator. I might make like brackets on the bottom, or I think get the radiator fit right here. So I'm going to be showing you guys all this process. This is a factory radiator for the BMW E46, and that's the universal intercooler. We're going to do all custom piping, as you guys are aware. So this is going to be a plug and play to the factory one, and I've got a smaller thin fan, which is like 2 inches. So it's a 16-inch fan, which should be enough. Again, this is a temporary, so that way we can mock everything up, because I would like to use the stock radiator support, but we made to do a custom radiator support and kind of see if we can pull things back a little bit. Alright, so big shout out to MISHIMOTO for helping us out with this project. Again, we couldn't do it without them.
It's backwards. It says Wishimoto.
MISHIMOTO, oh, excuse me. Big shout out to MISHIMOTO right over here. So what I've been doing is I have my TIG, and we got the gas, and got the cutter. So basically what I got some steel plates like this from Home Depot, so that way I can make some brackets. I don't have a brake, so I can't really bend it. So what I'm trying to do, and plus I can't get the correct bends to make it the shape that I want, so I have to weld it or make a custom bracket. So that's what I'm doing, making a custom bracket. That way I can mount it where I want it mounted, along with I'm using the best amount of space inside this engine bay. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to get the best uses of space inside this engine bay. As you guys can see, so far this bracket is mounted and this part isn't mounted. So this bracket is going to be coming in this way, and I would have a lot more room inside this engine bay. So that's the purpose of what I'm trying to do, because if I use factory stuff and all this, it would stick out even more, and I wouldn't have much room to create any of the piping. Got where I wanted to cut, about to mark it, gonna cut it, and then gonna weld it up to this bracket. Again, I'm not really a professional welder, but I am doing my best, and I can do a little bit to get me by. And again, shit's good. Alright guys, so far it's been a success. The radiator is completely level, again, and it's nice and flush and lined up perfectly with this crash bar. The fan just needs to be fixed a little bit and timed, but that's pretty much what it is right over there in that bracket. And I have a washer on there, so I'll probably put a washer on this one too. But yeah, but this bracket is completely bolted and mounted. So this bracket is bolted up and mounted, really, really sturdy. And in the process, kind of hurt myself, but this is kind of usual. Next thing, what I want to do is mock up the intercooler and figure out what hardware I would need for that, and then so that way I can go to the hardware store and pick up extra hardware. All right, guys. So we finally made some progress. I'm tired. It took me a while. It took me a few hours to make these brackets, and again, this is my first time actually doing stuff like this, so again, we're all learning over here. So I got my intercooler mounted and leveled. I got my radiator mounted and leveled. I made these brackets, and again, I know they're not pretty. I'm going to powder coat them black or paint them black, whatever. But yeah, I got my bracket over there for the radiator, bracket over here for the intercooler, bracket over there for the radiator, and for intercooler, the welds are nice and strong, and it looks amazing. So I'm glad I got that stuff situated, and I'm glad I got the fan shroud all mounted, and I have plenty of room over here to do all the cooling and piping. So I'm really glad about that. Now I just gotta figure out the whole turbo placement, etc. So I'm gonna be figuring that portion of it out tomorrow. What is up, guys? Alright, we have a lot going on today. Today we're actually going to be mounting up the turbo. I am currently have my X5 and we are trailering the BMW for the first time with the new trailer. So I'm super excited for it. We got everything strapped down. I am going to make a quick pit stop just to make sure everything is like still secured and strapped down. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys in the loop once I get there.
Half bad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It looks pretty solid. It actually is pretty solid. Ooh, look at that color change. I like that.
It's not that bad. Master fabricator over here doing the welds on his intercooler mount with the MIG. Gave him a few pointers.
It's alright. I mean, it's gonna hold. It's not gonna go anywhere. Definitely not going anywhere.
Yeah, so look at that turbo. We got that bitch mounted.
Yup.
I guess you're gonna have to beep that or something.
It's literally chassis mounted.
Yeah, chassis mounted. That thing ain't going nowhere.
Yup. Got a big old blow off wastegate to go with it.
Big wastegate. We got the
Crossover mounted.
crossover.
The hot side's all done.
Hot side all done, all in stainless. We get nice and polished up.
Now I just gotta do a big old fat hood exit.
Got the manifolds MIG welded up. Put them V-bands right in a nice planar orientation. Made it real easy to weld. Going right into that turbo. And that gonna come up with a hood exit. Now we're working on the cold side piping. Got pretty much all the cuts done. Most complicated one was this one right here.
But
Man, it fits perfect. Look at that. Look at that fitment. Fitment's perfect.
perfect.
Now, Ben's gonna try and TIG weld it.
Yeah, so this is all on him now. It's his time to shine.
I'm gonna try and tack it.
At least tack, yeah. Me can tack.
All of us are garbage with aluminum, but
Yeah, it's hard.
Ben practiced the most
He's the
today.
leader. He's the leader. He's got this.
I'm later ready.
Yeah, see?
Getting it all nice and sanded up. So that weld's nice. Got that Hobart welder for the MIG. That Eastwood.
For the TIG. What is up, everyone? I know it's been a hot minute, and I know that I've been teasing you guys with Instagram pictures of the BMW. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's gonna be right over here. Basically, you guys can be more up to date on Instagram versus YouTube. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. It's pretty hectic with everything that's going on, but I'm excited to share this with you. So we were working on the truck. Now we're taking a break, and now we're focusing on the BMW. We brought it back to the shop. It was at our buddy's Daniel's house, and he was helping us out tremendously with getting this all tagged up, stainless steel and aluminum. As you guys are aware, stainless and aluminum, kind of hard stuff to actually TIG. Daniel, he was amazing. He's been my friend since high school. He's been helping out with this LS swap. And again, big shout out to him. Appreciate the dude, love him. But let's go ahead and show you guys. So we still gotta put everything back onto the car, but this is the way we had to transport it, so that's why everything was disassembled. But just to show you guys of how beautiful this car looks. So we had to do it to you guys, and I had to do a hood exit, like I had to, and then we actually did a teardrop, kind of. For the most part, it is teardrop. I just need to clean it up a little bit. It got really late, so, but I didn't have to cut the hood because it already had the vents, but everything lined up perfectly for the hood vent. And have the big old turbo. This turbo is massive compared to my head. And then so we got a 60 mil wastegate. We did the manifolds down and forward, And we created this crossover with the bellows, that way with the flex of the engine, to a reducer, to our T4 flange, to our big massive turbo. And then we did a little piece over here with another bellow to go to the manifold. So this is it, and then now I just gotta mount the radiator and the intercooler, piping, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick. It looks badass. Alright, so before I get everything else mounted, I wanna show you guys with the radiator support on, with the radiator in, with the fan, to show you guys the amount of clearance I have for this crossover. It's absolutely perfect. Alright guys, are you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Bam! Alright, so we got the intercooler, we got everything mounted up, we got all the intercoolers, piping, everything, all of it completed, V-banded, and into the plenum. Like, this is amazing. Like, intercooler, MISHIMOTO, big shout out to y'all. This is our exhaust, shoot up, and next step is the fuel. That's the next step for this baby. The headlights, I have an idea and everything mocked up, ready to go. We just need to do the work. Bumper fits right on. Perfect. Cleared really well. And if we close the hood, everything clears perfectly well. And again, this thing is just massive. It is super badass. Again, and in the previous videos, you guys saw that we gutted everything out. We made the brackets in the rear for the fuel cell, so we just need to mount that fuel cell to the rear. Yeah, this is gonna be a metal dash. This is gonna get repainted on the interior. So that was that. And so right now the car's on some dollies, so that way we can move around the shop until I get up on the lift. But wanted to show you guys an update with where we're at on this build. This is all stainless. It's not mild steel or anything like that. I am going to Cerakote the headers and probably wrap those, but most likely just Cerakote them. And then that way it just looks nice and pretty, and just polish out all the aluminum and all the stainless. In all honesty, without this trailer and the winch that we put on, like I don't know how else we'd be able to pull that car up on the trailer without pushing it. Literally the best investment ever, like trying to get that stuff situated. And that's how basically we took it to Daniel's place. Like we just mounted it up on the winch, pulled it up. That's why we had to remove everything, because I don't have the tow hook mounted on this yet. So that's another thing that I gotta do next. And then, but yeah, like this thing sits amazing. Can't wait till we get this car running. Like, it's almost there. So one of the things I actually noticed about doing all this stuff on the intercooler and the stainless steel, I spent majority of the money on actual V-bands. The V-bands are stupid expensive, but they actually are really badass and super convenient. Like, there's, of course, the turbos come with their V-bands. Then there's a downpipe V-band that I have to get specially. Then another 2.5 from the headers to the new crossover. Then the bellows were another expensive piece. Another V-band on this side, so that way everything's like pretty, just like I can kind of take it apart the way I need to, either powder coat it, to do stuff to it, etc., stuff like that. But if anyone has a good recommendation on to polish aluminum and stainless steel, go ahead and drop it in the comments, so that way I can do that. Let me know also if I should powder coat the turbo, and if I should Cerakote the compressor, or I should just throw a blanket on it. But just let me know on that. But again, the recordings of when we were working on it at Daniel's place, we didn't really record it too much because we were just kind of focusing on getting the work done and all that stuff, because we were there pretty late in the night. So we were there for like 12 hours straight working on it. It takes time. Fabrication, all that stuff takes time, and I understand the true, I guess I finally realized why fabricators are paid so much, or for their time, mainly for their time, because it takes a lot of time. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next video. Remember guys, live your dreams. Stay safe.